The first step to beating any bad habit is to reevaluate the way you view yourself and the subconscious labels that you prescribe to yourself, and changing them into something more conducive to success and conducive to the good habits that you want to see. If you are someone who struggles with issues such as managing your time, responding to friends' messages, perhaps you struggle with math in school, all of these things can manifest themselves into labels that you then prescribe yourself to. And this can create a very insidious feedback loop in which your own label that you believe yourself to be part of your identity creates your actions and how you interact with the world. For example, if you are someone who says, "Ooh, sorry, I'm just bad at responding to messages," or "Ooh, I'm always late," or the classic, "I'm just bad at math." All of these things may be true, and with the math example, perhaps there's some bias in the way you learn and you just are better at other subjects. But the problem is this mindset and this archetype that you box yourself into dictates your ability to actually improve and succeed at those things. When I was in high school, there was a girl who was always late to this one class, and I mean consistently late. And I always wondered to myself, how is somebody going to be consistently late? Surely at one point or another, you would realize that you could just leave a couple minutes earlier and fix the problem. And of course, the stakes were low, it wasn't a big deal, and she obviously didn't care. The problem is that I wonder if in her mind, she viewed herself as the late person. As in, I am just someone who arrives late. I've arrived late every single day. I'm just going to be late again and again and again. You can very easily see how this mindset literally manifests itself into reality and dictates your behaviors and your actions. The easy part is the solution is, of course, the reverse. If you are someone who struggles with managing your time, you are going to say, I am someone who has a schedule and I'm someone who gets stuff done on time. If you are someone who struggles with responding to friends quickly, instead of saying, oh, I'm sorry, I'm just bad at responding, be, yeah, sorry, I'm working on that. I am the person who is going to respond fast. And of course, the action actually has to follow, but by positioning yourself as a person with the positive trait, it becomes exponentially easier to actually carry out that action because you don't have that stigma and that voice in your head saying, oh, you're bad at math, or oh, you're always late. Instead, you have this new voice that is a positive reinforcement that is telling you that you are this new person who can do those things. And once you actually perform that action and perform that good habit, again, it's like a feedback loop. It fuels that new perspective and it fuels that new label that you given yourself. And then it becomes even easier to do it.